Hello everyone, Maria here. Today I want to talk about how everything is energy. Everything. There's nothing that is not energy. And you can easily have the life of your dreams in 2021 because you are energy. Whatever you focus on, you will attract. But most people keep focusing on what they don't want, on the problems, on how to get there. But I've manifested my entire dream life within 3 months. My beautiful client Ashley, she manifested her dream life within 4 months. But I took almost a year and a half to learn this. Once I learned the tools, the way energy works, the way my brain works, and actually trusted myself, trusted my intuition, trusted the tools, then I was able to manifest amazing things in lightning speed within a day, within a week, within 3 months. Just like things that our mind thinks that it takes, 5 years to accomplish. But when you work with energy, everything happens at a parallel reality. So there's a version of you that has all the friends, all the money, the love relationship, the confidence, the loving community, the loving family. And there's obviously a version of you who is stuck, who doesn't have it all, who's frustrated, who's angry, who's scared, who is poor, who is angry at the world, who has past trauma issues and cannot get past them and keeps haunting her. I feel like I'm talking about me. That was me a few almost 3 years ago. I was so angry at the world. I hated my life. I hated myself. And I kept expecting the worst, and I would always get what I expected. And that's how energy works. It's so simple. Once you understand the laws of the universe and the laws of the psychology of the human mind, then you can live from that dimension of energy, of asking for what you want and receiving it, and having the universe have your back all the freaking time. It's your best friend. It's your guardian angel. And it doesn't care what you want. It doesn't care what you ask for. It will always bring it to you. But if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to manifest, if you don't know the law of attraction, if you don't know the inner world, then you will keep getting the same results. And you can change your life faster than 3 months. But I say 3 months because it takes some time to process the information. It takes some time to practice, and then to trust yourself, and then to actually live in that habit of living, right? In the new paradigm of everything is easy, everything comes to you, life is enjoying. You're perfect just the way you are. It takes some time, but it doesn't take any time at all to manifest what you want. What you want is literally on the other side of you asking for it. And once you learn how to manifest like the powerful creator that you were born to be, and you learn to receive like an amazing, abundant, energetic being, then you're going to be unstoppable. I don't know if you saw my post from yesterday, but my amazing self-love student from my past self-love mastermind told me yesterday that she had another amazing manifestation. Every time she sends me a message, it's like a bigger manifestation and a bigger, more magical manifestation. So she worked in the corporate life, and she was a very anxious, lonely, angry person. It's normal, right, to be frustrated. And all she wanted to do, she wanted to have peace of mind, and she wanted to be free from her exes and be confident. And during the program, she learned to have peace of mind. She learned to trust her intuition, because she didn't know how to listen to her intuition. And then she learned my magic formula, which is what I teach in the Magic of Self-Love Mastermind. I teach you a simple, concise, super powerful magic formula to manifest any freaking desire, no matter how impossible you think it is. Energy doesn't have limit. The only limit that energy has is the one that you put on it. So I taught my self-love students to think outside the limited belief system, to think outside the logic, but to use your imagination and ask for the impossible. So she asked for the impossible, and yesterday she told me that she went from the corporate lonely life, and now she will be traveling the world, holding these beautiful spiritual workshops all around the world. The first one is in Costa Rica, and she got Reiki certified level 1 and then level 2, like I think this past week. And then she opened her own nonprofit organization for kids who need help that have gone through a trauma event in their childhood. And she's a trauma expert, a licensed trauma person, and now she has combined her trauma expertise with spirituality. So she's becoming a very, very powerful healing person that's changing the world. And it all started by loving herself, loving who she is, trusting herself, asking for a magical life to the universe, and then feel worthy of receiving that life, feel worthy of receiving her desires. And now she's living it. It only took 3 months for her nonprofit and 4 months for this amazing life of, like, she's getting paid to travel the world to hold these spiritual events on spirituality and trauma, so self-healing. Can you imagine that? She went from just living a corporate strict life to now traveling and using her magic, her spirituality. And if she can do it, and I couldn't do it, because I also came from the corporate world, very strict, very rushed, everything has to be fast. And within a year, because it took me longer, because I taught everything myself, I experimented, I messed up a lot, and then eventually I ended up hiring a coach because I felt like I wasn't making as much progress, because I kept going back to old habits. I kept going to my old negative self, repressive self. And I'm like, if someone just tells me what to do every day, what to do in the mornings, and what I'm doing wrong, like I could like speed up my entire growth. I knew it. So I hired one, and then within 6 months I quit my corporate job. I bought a one-way ticket to Europe with only $1,000, and I manifested the most magical things in that trip with almost zero money, with no laptop. I manifested this free laptop, staying out of 5-star hotels in Amsterdam for 3 weeks for free by myself. I manifested this spiritual retreat. I manifested the love of my life in that trip, and a lot more. So I just want to share that it's not hard, it's easy. Anyone can have this amazing life. And every year my life keeps getting better and better. So I moved to Barcelona from the USA a year ago, and I've never been happier. I never felt like I belonged. And for the first time in my adult life, I feel like I belong. Finally, that I belong, where without changing who I am, without changing the way I look, without changing the way I speak, that I can fit in, that I'm accepted. Obviously, like, no country is perfect, but for me, this country is so perfect for me. With my accent, with, Spanish being my first language, obviously come from a Mexican family, this is the most beautiful country that I can be in, because women are put first in this country. Women are super protected. They're very empowered, and I could not live in Mexico because women are not there, they're very low. And even in USA, women are very low, and I needed to be in a place where like women can be first, women can be heard, and they're equal to men or higher. It's like we can be higher if we want. Like, we don't have to fight. We can just have the choice. And I'm in the perfect place. This is me. This country is me. I love the energy. I love Spain. Spain loves me. And I have my residency. and I'm just so happy and grateful that my students are also manifesting their dream life. Like, you don't have to be young or start from scratch to manifest your most wildest dreams. You can manifest them in 3 months. I promise you that within 3 to 5 months, your entire life will change, like in relationships, in your job, in your money, the way you live. um, the way you feel, the people that you attract, the type of clients that you attract, everything. It will be a 360 experience. Yesterday I also attracted a dream client in the architecture side. So um, when you go to college, a lot of times they tell you that work is going to be a certain way. You have to follow certain rules, and if you don't follow these rules, then you can get in big trouble, right? Big trouble with the laws, the government, blah blah blah. It's based on so much fear, and I hated that. But one of my dreams was to design energetic homes with sacred geometry. So it's spaces designed with the sacred geometry of the place, with certain frequencies. So all the chakra frequencies, musical frequencies, to harmonize the space and allow you to be in a true home that heals you, that loves you, that takes care of you, where you can truly relax. That was my dream. So I am earth acupuncture certified. I do have practice and experience, and I'm certified in sacred geometry, earth acupuncture, and then obviously I'm an architect. So I just wanted to hybrid these together. And this is like a new career that I'm creating, right? Something new, something that has never done before. And yesterday I attracted finally a client that hired me to design him his home with sacred geometry, and I'm just so happy. So I'm living this super magical life, self-love tarot readings that are changing people's lives, the magic of self-love mastermind, which is starting on March 1st, and it's going to transform mind, body, and soul forever, permanently. You will never be the same. You will be the highest version of you, 2.0, without doing anything. All the work that we're going to be doing is inside, with your mind, with your energy. Only that, and you will be a new person with a new life that you love. And then I'm doing now magic homes, tiny magic homes. I love them so much. I love everything that I do, and my passion is to help others live a magical life, not just a better life, but a magical life. Just like Ashley, she's living a freaking magical life during the COVID. I'm living a magical life during the COVID and outside the COVID, because everything is energy, and the energy will always find a way, because everything is made out of energy. It doesn't have rules. It doesn't have a contract. It's just energy. And when you know how to play with energy, how to work with it, how to live as if you're energy, then you become a super powerful creator, non-stop force, and you can impact people's lives just by being you, just by loving you, just by having fun, just by being the beautiful child that you were born to be, and loving yourself every day. Do what makes you happy, and it's just so beautiful. So if you would like to create this magical life for 2021, then you can join my Magic of Self-Love Mastermind, which starts on March 1st, and I guarantee you, your life will be transformed. Wherever it is that your soul is wanting, new friendships. Maybe you're 30 or 40, and it's like you don't believe that there's friends at your age anymore. I'm going to prove to you that they are, and there's a lot of them that love you, that want to be friends with you. And I'm going to prove with you also that there's a job that fits your personality, that fits what you love. Even if it's not invented yet, you will invent it, and it will work. I promise you. I guarantee that everything that you're desiring and wanting, but you don't feel like it's possible, you don't feel like you're worthy, you don't feel like you're young enough, you feel like you're too old, I promise you that it exists, and it's real, and it's waiting for you to take action on it and start living it. And I'm here to help you do that. So have a beautiful, beautiful day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.